Welcome back to Kenders Outdoors. Got something a little different today. We're going crappie fishing. Perfect time of year to go out and catch a ton of crappies, especially when you're throwing Kenders, Marabou, and feather jigs. Got the man from Georgia, my brother, here. See if we can find some giant northern crappies, maybe a muskie. He's got some crazy baits he's gonna throw for those out here, but we're gonna see if we can catch the biggest crappie today. We might run into some smallies. Either way, Mondo's only. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Bet you the bite turns on as it gets later too. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one right there. We're vertical jigged the hell out of it. Kenders Outdoors. Round head.
Donkey rig.
Donkey rigged up. Oh yeah. Oh, they fight great on the ultralight. Not as big as yours. Not bad. Oh, ow, ow. They're spiky. Kenders Outdoors, baby. Doubled up here on my, I got 2 feather jigs on from Kenders right now. Absolute crappie crushing machines. I think that was what, a minute of fishing? Kenders Outdoors in the school of crappie. They can't resist. Scanned over it. Some nice cribs. Oh,
what is this?
Dubski. Oh, that's a good one too.
Double.
You got a mom and his son. That top one's a nice one. Hey, I'm hooked up too. Look at that one. That top one is mint, dude.
Oh, hooked myself.
Classic. And I got the middle size.
Tripled up.
Tripled up. Too easy. Too easy. I'm not a professional at catching panfish by any means, but you find the structure and you just throw a little nice tasty treat, Kenders feather jig in front. God, these things are like my new favorite thing. All right, a little explanation as to what we got going on with these crappies. This spot that we have is, I don't know, what, 15 to 20 feet is where all the structure is. We roll up. It's something that we would normally fish for bass. Is one of Easton's spots out here. Trees and cribs and stuff. You're looking for some nice deep contours. We could go out and catch some smallies. We scan over it and just giant school. We were like, all right, you know what? We're turning into crappie fishermen. I'll throw out some live scope video of what we see on here too, but this time of year, they school up hard. You get a good jig in front of their face. We're using the Kenders feather and Marabou jigs today. They're just whacking it. We got them basically donkey rig style, 2 hooks on 1 line. We're in Wisconsin, so you can do up to 3. It's one heck of a time. I think he's about to hook into one, but it's really best time of year to do this kind of stuff. It's every cast. We've got a box full of them. Bring some fish to our grandparents, and it's just, yeah, you want to go out and catch crappies, July in Wisconsin, get in some nice deep water, structure, and a Kenders jig. Boom. Easy as that. The white Marabou jig is proving to be a fan favorite of the solid 10 to 11 inch crappies. What do you got going on back there? Literally, I can't even sit in the camera before he catches another one. This is nuts. Oh, a little too small throw in the box, but I don't know, it's probably crappie number 50. Too easy. Gotta love days like this. Can't keep the crappies out of the boat. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, it's a double too. Just whacked it. Unbelievable here. Not giant either of them, but that makes it easier to handle. They're slimy. Slippery, slimy fish. Beautiful though. Kenders Outdoors. St. Croix rods. Doesn't get much better than that. Sensitivity on the Legend though is just as good. Oh, esto. Oh, esto. This one actually is a contender.
That's like another 11, 12.
This is an inch longer than the one I just said was a contender. Traded rods with Easton just to catch the biggest crappie of the night so far. There we go. Not keeping any more tonight, but
put him on the board.
Put him on the board so we can get a number. We haven't measured any all night that are close to big. Oh my Lord. 11 and a half before you had a spasm. 11 when he doesn't have a spasm. All right, 11's the start of the night. End of the night, we need to be way bigger than that. Oh, I didn't even get to like, on the drop.
Oh, there it is.
There's some nice ones too. On the drop, I didn't even get to set up, feel for anything. I simply dropped the line, and there they are. One fish. Two fish, just like that. Crappie mayhem. I lost count. We're probably at like 60, 70 in half hour straight fishing. Not as many muskies as we saw last night. We were out here a little bit ago and had muskies crushing on the surface, white bass busting around. Tonight it's just been full crappie action. But got a couple more hours out here. We'll see if the big fish turn on and decide to start feeding. Dobski. Dobski. I don't think catching two fish on the same line's ever gonna get old. I don't care how big they are. It's way too much fun. It's my first year fishing with the Kenders feather and Marabou jigs, and like I said earlier, I'm not a giant panfish kind of guy, at least not open water. This kind of stuff is very fun, and these Kenders jigs work way too dang well. Tungsten, super nice and dense, don't have to have a giant jig head to get where you're gonna go. I think these ones are 1/8 or 16th ounce, make a whole bunch of sizes, and they just crush them. Can't keep these crappies off my hook. I'm converting to a crappie fisherman. Keeping the bass boat though. I like going fast to my fishing holes. All right, that is gonna do it for today's video. Easton did catch that the one smallmouth bass. Pretty sure we got it on GoPro. It wasn't a 3-pounder though. Kind of constrained by time. Got to go home and get these crappies all filleted up. Got about 16 of them in the box for us, and they're gonna make some mighty fine fish sandwiches. But I for sure will be out here again, hopefully with Easton. But that was a really fun night. Caught 60, 70 crappies, tons between 9 and 11 inches, maybe some close to 12. Just whacked them. That was a really fun time. I'm really glad I picked up a bunch of those Kenders feather and Marabou jigs because they are crushing, and I will definitely be getting some more. We lost a couple. I got snagged. I won't say who got snagged, but you know, your fishing structure, that happens. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.